Today is Wednesday, 4th June 2025. Day after tomorrow, 6th June, Friday, Hosla and Shraddha NGO Bishnupur is going to arrange a panel discussion on value-based education in the spirit of Swami Vivekananda. A respectful reception will be given to class 10-12 exam toppers of the schools in Bishnupur, who will be the main participants along with their guardians, teacher in charge, and interested students to take part in the event. The event will be illuminated by the dignified presence of two Maharajs from Ramakrishna Mission. The objective of this panel discussion is to groom our future generation on the path of humanity and self-awakening. The event will start at 4:30 p.m. in Mahakama Library Hall on 6 June 2025, and to book your seat, please contact Hosla office, phone number 7811009309. Limited seats available now. Hosla is a senior citizen startup organization. The citizens who are above the age of 50 are requested to join to get yourself in a different mode of life which will help you to see the life in a different perspective. Here the members are being cared through protection in different spheres of their lives with immense love and respect. It has been nice to tell you that the members participate in different activities like drawing, singing, writing, extempore, recitation, news reading, pranayam, yoga, chanting, whatnot. To get a graceful life, rather a new life again, join Hosla. The contact number 7811009309. Today, I am Pampa Kuchlyan, a member of Hosla, reading news from Hosla Radio. Delhi CM rolls out Air Pollution Mitigation Plan 2025. With a focus on addressing the burning issue of Delhi's air pollution, Chief Minister Rekha Gupta on Tuesday launched the government's Air Pollution Mitigation Plan 2025, which has a host of measures covering different aspects of the problem and solutions designed to address the root causes. According to the CM, the government's vision is to make Delhi clean and healthy, while pointing out that the problem of air pollution directly affects people's health. Ms. Gupta, while addressing press conference, shared that Delhi government is inking memorandum of understanding with different science organizations that are going to share latest innovation aimed towards reducing the pollution levels in the national capital. She noted that very soon the city will witness trials of artificial rain to mitigate the increase in air pollution levels. National Board of Exam moves Supreme Court seeking permission to conduct NEET PG 2025 exam on August 3. The National Board of Examination has filed an application in the Supreme Court seeking to postpone the NEET PG 2025 exam to August 3, 2025 in the first shift from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Earlier, the NBE had decided to postpone the NEET PG exam initially scheduled on June 15, following the Supreme Court's direction to hold it in a single shift instead of double shifts. In its application, NBE said August 3 is the earliest possible available date given by its technology partner TCS to conduct the exam in single shift. Impeachment motion against Allahabad High Court judge. The center said to introduce an impeachment motion against Allahabad High Court Judge Justice Jaswant Verma in the upcoming monsoon session of Parliament, expected to commence in mid-July. The move follows a Supreme Court appointed inquiry panel's indictment of Justice Verma over allegations of unaccounted cash discovered at his official residence in Delhi after a fire on March 14, 2025. Pak's 48-hour plan to get India to its knees was folded in 8 hours. Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan on Tuesday stated that Islamabad was the one to escalate the conflict with India when it launched a barrage of attacks on the night of May 10, 3 days after military strikes under Operation Sindoor that targeted terror infrastructure in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. On the 10th May at about 1 a.m., their aim was to get India to its knees in 48 hours. Multiple attacks were launched, and in some manner they have escalated this conflict, which we had actually hit only terror targets, stated CDS Chauhan in an address at the Savitribai Phule Pune University. CDS Anil Chauhan further said that the operations which Pakistan thought would continue for 48 hours folded up in about 8 hours. Free speech doesn't mean hurting others. Calcutta High Court denies Sharmishta Panoli bail. Sharmishta Panoli was arrested for allegedly making controversial religious statements against a community in the wake of Operation Sindoor. The Calcutta High Court on Tuesday refused to grant interim bail to Instagram content creator Sharmishta Panoli, who was arrested for allegedly making controversial statements in now deleted videos against a community. In its order, the court observed that the limits of free speech cannot extend to a point where it hurts a person's or community's sentiments, according to live law. A 22-year-old law student from Pune, Sharmishta Panoli, was arrested by Kolkata police in Gurgaon on Friday for allegedly hurting religious sentiments with a video on Operation Sindoor. Australian techie says TCS job changed his life. Binay Sharma, a former TCS employee, expressed gratitude for company's role in his career and personal life. Binay Sriram has more than a decade of work experience and currently works as a test lead for the Reserve Bank of Australia, but the Sydney-based professional says he owes all his professional success to his first job at TCS. Whatever little I have today in life, I owe it to TCS, Sriram wrote in a post shared on social media platform X. The India-born Australian techie was responding to a post about how TCS has alleviated millions out of poverty. Over 4,000 active cases in India now. 5 deaths, 65 fresh infections in 24 hours. June 3, 2025, as per Health Ministry data on Tuesday, Kerala logged 1,416 new COVID-19 cases, Maharashtra 494 and Gujarat 397 infections in the last 24 hours. India's active COVID-19 cases on Tuesday crossed the 4,000 mark within just 3 days of breaching the 3,000 mark, with most infections reported in Kerala, Maharashtra and Gujarat in the last 24 hours, according to Ministry of Health and Family Welfare data. The country also reported 5 COVID-19 deaths between Monday and Tuesday, with 1 each in Kerala, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal and 2 in Maharashtra. Multi-party delegation meets Jaishankar after 4-nation tour on Operation Sindoor. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Tuesday met members of a multi-party delegation and received feedback from them on how they exposed Pakistan in various countries over its support to terrorism. The delegation led by BJP leader Baijan Panda met Jaishankar at his office here after the key diplomatic tour and presented their report. The delegation returned home Tuesday morning after visiting Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain and Algeria. Assam flood situation worsened, 700 landslides across northeast so far. The flood situations in Assam worsened on Tuesday, affecting 6.33 lakh people across 21 districts and claiming the lives of 6 more people, including 2 children. With landslides also killing 2 more people in Arunachal Pradesh late Monday night, the death toll due to rain-induced disasters across the 8 northeastern states reached 47. There have 17 deaths in Assam, 5 of them in landslides in and around Guwahati, followed by 12 in Arunachal Pradesh, 6 each in Meghalaya and Mizoram, 3 in Sikkim, 2 in Tripura and 1 in Nagaland. 9 more people traveling in a vehicle that fell 1,000 feet into the Tista River on May 29 are also feared dead in northern Sikkim. The search for them remains suspended due to inclement weather. The India Meteorological Department has predicted moderate to heavy rainfall in parts of the northeast in the next 24 hours. 1,600 tourists rescued from Sikkim's Lachung and amid floods. More than floods, it is the landslides, landslips and rockfalls that have been the major killers during the early monsoon rainfall across the region. There have been more than 700 such incidents over the last week, with Mizoram recording the most, 552, followed by Manipur 93. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took stock of the flood and landslide situation in the region. With Prime Minister Modi's assurance of central support, including potential deployment of defense personnel and additional funds under the National Disaster Response Fund, the region is focusing on both immediate relief and strengthening long-term resilience to extreme weather events. Now other news, national and international. 4th June 2025, Jaspreet Singh, a YouTuber from Punjab, arrested for his alleged involvement in an espionage network connected to Pakistani intelligence and terror-linked operatives, maintained close contact with Haryana-based influencer Jyoti Malhotra, the police said. Jyoti Malhotra was earlier arrested on similar charges. Following Jyoti Malhotra's arrest, Jaspreet Singh attempted to delete all digital traces of his communication with foreign handlers, Punjab DGP Gaurav Jadhav said today. Former Bangladesh PM charged with crimes. Former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has been formally charged with crimes against humanity by the country's International Crimes Tribunal over her alleged role in the violent nationwide uprising of July 2024, according to local media reports. Alongside Hasina, former Home Minister Asad-Uzzaman Khan Kamal and former Inspector General of Police Chaudhry Abdullah Al Mamun have also been named co-accused in the case. Ethiopia, Indonesia, and Denmark have strongly backed India in its fight against terrorism in the wake of the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack that claimed 26 lives. Viksit Bharat Plan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday met with the President of the Asian Development Bank, Masatsugu Asakawa, to discuss a wide range of issues, including the ADB's support for the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision. Mr. Asakawa, who concluded his 3-day visit to India on Friday, announced a $10 billion plan over 5 years to support India's urban transformation. This includes metro extensions, regional rapid transit systems, and urban infrastructure development. Support from other countries against terrorism. The United Kingdom, Liberia, Egypt have strongly backed India's zero tolerance against terrorism and conveyed their respective stand to the Indian all-party parliamentary delegation. Now, news about space research. Indian astronaut Shubhangshu Shukla will conduct exclusive food and nutrition related experiments on board the International Space Station as part of the upcoming Axiom Mission 4 AX4. Union Minister of the Development of Space Jitendra Singh announced on Saturday. The experiments, developed under a collaboration between the Indian Space Research Organization and Department of Biotechnology with support from NASA, aim to pioneer space nutrition and self-sustaining life support system vital for future long-duration space travel, he said during a media briefing. Presenting an example of Atmanirbhar Bharat, he said the space biology experiments aboard the ISS will be conducted using indigenously developed biotechnology kits under the Department of Biotechnology. It is a pleasure to think that there is a strong possibility that one day space tourism will be developed to make a tour in the land of stars. Ending here with best wishes to you all. Namaskar.